today, brother. We're here today.
One, two, three.
That is working.
No.
Welcome to the show, Monkey. How are you today, brother?
Yeah, good day. You?
Oh yeah, getting through, bro. Getting through, you know. Just taking it easy.
No, not
Once
really.
again, I've been looking forward to this interview as well. And it's actually because you're an interesting person. You've got good things to say, bro. So tell me, right? What do we want to do with your hair today?
Whatever the fuck you're doing, bro.
Whatever the fuck I'm doing. I reckon what we'll do is we'll do a skin fade on the sides. Right? We'll bring it up.
Yeah. Facial
you
included?
don't like the length on top, do you?
Nah.
No.
Bro, I usually just get the fucking
usually,
clippers and just straight over.
No, we're just going to
Gel
buzz
cut.
it off. We'll buzz it off down to like a 3. Right? And then we'll do
Fine,
the
I'll
skin
deal
fade
with
on
it.
the sides.
I'll deal with
You're a
it.
good man. You're a good man.
It is your profession, not mine.
So this morning, right, we were I was a bit of an anxious cunt, and we got into some calisthenics, right?
Some training.
We got into some training, and everybody was watching. Do you want to start telling us a bit about that, mate?
Oh, about the gay cunts or the actual training?
Well, let's go all of it, bro. Let's go all of it.
Alright, well, you being an anxious cunt, I said do some push-ups. You owe me some.
Yep. I owed you some push-ups, and
So-
I wanted that deal.
I will actually give it to you, but you wanted it. But sets of 20s, and then some gay cunts come over. Like, fuck off, we're training.
We were in public. That was the weird thing.
Yeah.
Right, so we're doing push-ups in Woden Square. So it doesn't surprise me that someone came up, but the people that came up were a bit uncomfortable.
I wouldn't have worried if it was chicks going, oh yeah, they're training, but no chicks.
No chicks.
There's only dudes. It's like, what the fuck?
So where did you learn to train a lot of that stuff, right? You're a big guy, you know.
Jail, bro.
Jail.
Jail.
You learned how to train like that in jail.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me a bit about that, bro?
Well, I've been in and out of AMC for a long time now.
Yeah?
Fuck, I can't even count how long I've done it. But pretty much I go in there all junktified and cracked out, and everyone's against me, and then I've realised that I don't want to do drugs in there, so I train.
That's fair.
And train good I do.
Did you learn it from some people inside, or did you have...
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
you just pick shit up along the way.
you just pick shit up along the way?
Like, if you want to do it, you're going to learn it.
That's fair, man. That's fair.
But I already knew how to do push-ups. It's just I didn't know that there were so many different holds and how to target the right sections of your chest or your tries or your back or whatever.
Yeah.
But pretty much, if you want to start training, do push-ups.
Do
Push-ups
push-ups?
do pretty much everything.
So you don't use much weights, or are you doing calisthenic work, or are you
Yeah.
adding some weight training into that as well?
If I've got weights, I'll use weights, but 9 times out of 10 it's just body weight.
And you got that big off just body weight?
Inside it's more cable weights. So
I gotcha.
they've got like tower gyms and shit like that where it all runs off pulleys, so the weight it says that it is, it's like 10, 20 kilo lighter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I realised how much weight it actually takes off, and I got the shits with it, so I went heavier and heavier. And
Until you maxed it out?
yeah, I've maxed out a few things.
Yeah.
The bench press, I used to get people and bags and shit and stand on it and hold them and do that, plus the weight of the fucking gym.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty good. I went in back in 2016. I went in about 60, 68 kilo, 70 kilo.
Jesus, about my size then.
Yeah, came out 95.
Damn. So what are you weighing now since you've gotten out?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't
scales.
even stepped on the fucking scales, bro. I don't want to.
Too scared?
Well, if I haven't hit 80, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Like, I went in there and just trained and hit 78 kilo and just plateaued.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter how much I fucking changed up the training, more intense, more anything, it just didn't fucking do shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck. There's only so much your head can take.
Not wrong, man. Not wrong.
And
So what does it do for you, like with training? Does it take care of your anxiety, your depression, or are you an angry person?
all of it, man.
All of it?
All of it.
All of it?
Like, 2016, I was running around, dealing drugs, hating life, making lots of money, and then got locked up and just pulled in. Like, went really in on myself, real depressed. And yeah, my head was not a good place.
Your head was not a good place?
My head was not a good place, man. I shot something random because I did. But yeah, once I got inside, I jumped on the fucking gym, and it took all the anxiety and depression and anger that I had inside, and I had to concentrate on how many I was doing and what the next number was and what the next set was.
Yeah.
And I'd go inside and I'd just train. Easiest fucking way to say it. Like,
Was that the first time you'd been training at all, or were you trained before?
no, I used to be a scaffolder.
Yeah.
So I always had strength of lifting shit up and like passing it up, pulling it down. So carrying, it's all your shoulders, your back. So I had muscle, it's just, yeah, when you train it's different. And I wanted to be ready for work when I got out.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of
cool.
chin-ups, lots of chin-ups.
Cool. You're back to physically strong.
And work.
And work.
And work, bro.
Even fucking better.
Oh, fuck yeah. Especially after seeing me bank today.
So you hit upon something, and I want to question you on it.
Yep.
Right. You said something about shooting someone.
Yeah.
I want to know about that. Right. That's a hard thing, right? Why would you shoot someone?
Long story short, I had a gun that I made. So it wasn't even a bought one. My so-called mate at the time was like my driver, and he lived over at Kipax with some chick that he was screwing around with, and he got jealous of me and then found out that his neighbour was trying to mow his grass, so he had to go at me to come back and sort him out.
Yeah.
I told him, fuck off, bro, do your own jobs, like, yeah. But then when I went around there to get me stuff, he's come out and had a go, and my so-called mate hit him in the face and shattered his nose across his face. And then he got the high and mighty bullshit, and I'm not going until I smash him, and we're not fucking leaving. And it's like, bro, just get the fuck in the car, let's go, I've got a gun, like, I can't stick around here. It's the middle of Kipax, like, fuck, get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, but turned around and kept going, and they were playing like fucking chasies around the fucking car, and I just lost my shit, pulled a gun out, shot him in the fucking leg, and then yeah, told him to jump the fuck in the car. He shit himself, and then went to someone else's house and said, bro, come upstairs, we'll sort this out. And went upstairs, went to pack the pipe. I put a whole heap in the pipe and I passed out. And when I woke up, there was no pipe, no bling, no gun. And I fucking flipped my shit. Little did I know there was 3 coppers standing there with fucking guns drawn.
Fucking hell.
The only thing that stopped me from flipping my shit at the copper was I heard the click of the Glock, and I was like, ooh, I know that sound. Oh shit.
Bro, I shit myself in that situation.
No, I was fucking 7 days in on a fucking binge, smoking a ball of ice to myself every day, ounce of weed.
Yeah.
I was fucked, man. But yeah, took me out of that and took me downstairs, put me in one of those fucking white jumpsuits, brown paper bags over my hand. I was fucking freaking out. I was like, get it out, get it off of me. Ripped the bags off my hands, and they're like, you're contaminating evidence. Yeah. Ended up fucking going to the cop shop, and they're trying to do an interview, and I passed out fucking 2-3 times in the interview.
I thought that, so I remember once or twice when I'd done something wrong when I was younger, and like whenever I was on something, they had to prolong that interview until you were, you know, there, right?
But they wanted a confession out of me because I just shot someone.
Right.
But because I didn't do the way that they wanted it to, they kept pushing. I reckon to this day, Belco Cop Shop still has my forearm prints in the fucking desk. Yeah.
What happened?
I walked in there, I'm like, fucking let me go, I'm not going in here. And they're like, fucking, do you know why we've got you? It's like, nah. And they went, you shot someone. I went, is he dead? And they went, nah. And I went, well, I didn't shoot him. Out cold. On the table. And they're waking me up. And they're like, Mr. Pallier, do you know what the fuck you've done? And I was like, no, I don't. And they're like, we've got you for a shooting. And it's like, you know, you ain't got shit, man. Like, fuck off, leave me alone. And then I passed out again. And then they've woken me up. I remembered I had to go see the kids. And I fucking lost me shit. And it's like, let me go see my kids. I need to get dinner. I need to do this. And they're like, no, you're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere.
And I hit the fucking table as hard as I could, man. And I swear my fucking forearm prints went into that table. Copper jumped backwards off the fucking chair, put his head through the wall. He's like, sucked in, cunt. Now let me the fuck out of here. And I'm like, you're not going anywhere, mate. Like, you're going to ANC. 3 days after being inside, I didn't even know where the fuck I was.
How long does it take for you to come through?
About 3-4 days.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
They took me in there. I kept waking up, seeing all this food, fucking smash all this food, and then just pass out again.
Yeah.
And then wake up the next day. They do the same thing again. See all this food, and it's like, oh, nice.
And then just pass out again.
Yeah.
Were you in remand for a while, or they just put you straight into Maine?
No, they took me to CSU to start with.
Yep.
And I did my integration through the fucking CSU and then straight into remand.
Yeah.
And then I was in there for 6 months and then got out for 9, and then they put me back in when I went back to Supreme Court for 18.
Yeah.
But shooting some cunt, do it below the waist, so in a leg, kneecap, fucking whatever, you're
just injuring him.
Yeah, you'll get grievous bodily harm.
Yeah.
Also helps having a New South Wales fucking Supreme Court judge in ACT.
Why does it help?
Because how many shootings go on in Sydney?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Alright. Fair call.
But after that, I told everyone that had gun charges and shit, use my case as a reference. You'll get out fucking easy.
Do you know if anybody did?
Yeah, heaps of people did.
That's fucking wild, bro. That's a fucking wild story.
But when I went in for the 18 months is when I fucking full got into training.
Yeah.
And I was doing like 2,500 push-ups every morning. And then I'd do like fucking weighted session after lunch, and then I'd do like fucking chin-ups and fucking shit in the afternoon, or suicides or something like that, and yeah.
Yeah.
So it was tone the whole body, then like weighted session that bulked you up, and then at the end of it was cardio and just stripped all the fucking water weight off you.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. I was a broke cunt in there, so I didn't have all the fucking protein powders and shit.
You can get those in prison?
Yeah. You can get the fucking IWP.
Yeah.
But what works just as good is find some cunt that's on sustagen or something that they get given from the doctor.
Yep.
Buy it off them. And only cost you like fucking a dessert or some shit. And then buy your milk powders. Because it's the same whey proteins in your milk powders as what it is with fucking your proteins. Something you should do, bro.
Oh man, I'm just coming off the weight a bit. I'm a bit anxious, so not long now.
No,
I
but
gotta
like
argue.
to pack the weight on.
I will be. I
Do
will
you
be. I just
fucking-
need the money right now.
Nah, milk powder's like fucking... I worked it out. Inside I was paying 20, 25, 28 bucks a week,
Yeah.
which one week would be 28 bucks I'd spend. And then the next week would be all your noodles, your fucking tunas, shit like that.
So how much they give you in jail, right, to work with just for yourself, if no one's helping you, you know?
If you're doing no jobs or anything, it's 15 bucks a week.
Shit.
If you're doing like your laundry job or Dixie or something like that, then you end up getting like fucking 30, 36.
Yeah.
Or a really good trick is go to TC.
Go to taste it. Oh yeah, therapeutic community.
Yeah, bro.
They'll feed you up.
They feed you up, you get barbecues and shit like that. You get fucking 42 bucks a week. And it just buys everything.
Yeah. Is that just for going?
Yeah.
You know, they'll add more money. Let's say you'll get the 15 and the 42?
No. It's just flat rate 42.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But that's the thing, you 42 bucks a week, you get all your fucking proteins and shit. If you got like 2-3 boys that are in on the buy-ups and shit with you, then you're fucking laughing.
Yeah.
Like I was cooking for 4 or 5 blokes, so it was 4 or 5 of us that were throwing in our money,
Yeah.
and I think it was 3 of us that were training. So one of us would pay for the protein, because that's like 42.
Yep.
And that'll last, what, a week and a half.
Yep.
Mix the milk powders in with it, it lasts even longer. And then you just go from there. Have some fucking hectic workout session like what I used to do, and it'll just fuck you.
Well, what do we do this morning? Explain it to everybody what we did this morning. You know, like what?
Pretty
What
much-
was our routine that we just went and done?
Pretty much it was just a quick fucking full body session. So we did push-ups, I did a couple burpees while you were doing the push-ups, we did alternating push-ups, sit-ups, lunges, squats, there was bear crawls, there was geckos, box jumps, side-to-side chin-ups, sort of like a delt lift sort of pull with the park bench.
Yep.
Declined push-ups.
Fucking decline.
I
He's
love
made me do a bunch of push-ups this morning, and then at the end of it, he's like, "Yep, decline." And it's like I'm not gonna let him do it by himself. It's like fuck it, I'm jumping in. But God, that sucked, man.
decline, you'll feel it more.
God, yeah.
But it's also decline flat and incline do different sections of your chest.
Yep.
You've got 2 muscles in your chest that lay across each other. So your inclines and your fucking close grips, like your diamonds and shit like that, do a certain section, like inners and tops, and bottom, sorry. And your declines doing wides and shit like that stretches from your top of your pec across into your front delt.
Yeah.
So you'll end up getting the pump across the top of your chest and into your shoulder there.
Yeah.
And then those ones where we were lifting up the bench to your chest,
Yep.
that does your whole delt, your trap, your rear delt, your fucking wings, a bit of everything in your back. And then those chin-ups where you hold that fucking post and you go side to side. If you don't swing, you're controlling how you pull your body
You're controlling
across.
the movement you're using your strength, whereas if you swing, You're not. Yeah.
You're just a monkey in a tree.
Yeah.
Where there's nothing wrong being a monkey.
Look at you. Your name's Monkey, or Mick, but we call him Monkey. Is that because of the tattoo on your shoulder, or how'd you get that name?
Nah, that's the tattoo. I moved to Canberra when I was like 17.
Yeah.
And then had that tattoo done. It's actually, I re-drilled off the fucking monkeys off the Madagascar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you look closely you can see it. But drug dealing in a tank top and all the deros and shit, they're like, oh, that's a mad monkey. And it's like, yes, sweet, you don't know my name, use that. And then from there it's stuck.
Just stuck.
Stuck, man. Like,
Well, that's the reason behind the name.
I even sign fucking pieces of paper now with monkey. And it's like, fuck, have you got another one? I need to redo this. And they're like, why? What have you written? It's like monkey.
That's great. That's great.
No, it fucking sucks, man. Like going to the bank and you got to fill out your paperwork just after coming out. And it's like, monkey. And it's like, got another one?
Shit, I got to restart all over again.
And it sucks when they get you to sign at the end.
Yeah.
And you sign with monkey. Yeah, fucked, man.
So you've been out 2 months today, right? How's it been?
Something like that.
Pretty sure it's 2 months today,
different,
what
bro.
Mark was saying.
Different.
Yeah, different?
Yeah, I'm not doing the same shit I used to, man.
So your mentality's changed?
Yeah. Before I used to get out, find someone with lots of drugs, get lots of drugs, sell lots of drugs, take lots of drugs, end up back in there.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm fucking over it, man. I'm 30, 34. Fuck, I had to think about that. But you lose so much of yourself, and like, I don't think you got long enough on this to go through everything that has happened and where I'm at.
No, we don't
now.
have long enough, but it's enough for us to hit on some really good topics. And
get back to part 2.
one day we can do a part 2, you know, like there's no reason we can't. You know, like we can do that part 2 further down the line. Like that's the thing, is I love interviewing people, and it's like there's no reason, you know, that we can't come back and fill in more gaps to that story.
Exactly.
You know, and get your full story out. I fucking think that I froth that, you know, I really love it. That's what I love. You know, I was getting people's stories, seeing
At least that's one of us. Bro, you're lucky I'm sitting here, man. Like, I hate fucking cameras. I'm watching this red light just flash, flash, flash. It's like, fuck you.
But the thing that you have to
You're
realise
lucky I like you, bro.
Yeah, well, the other thing you got to realise out of this is it's going to help someone. Right? The first thing it might help someone with is fucking, like, finding a routine for finding the gym in prison, something to work for them. Milk powder, skim milk powder, all that. Someone who's fresh might be looking for something to keep themselves busy. The other one is, you know, like it might convince someone that, you know, not to do what you've done. It's a lot of things, you know, like it's also, when you look at it, it's a release for you.
Like, if I could, bro, I'd rewind the clock and I wouldn't have fucking touched the crack, and I'd still be scaffing, and I'd be probably sitting at Picton right now earning $5,500 a week.
So what was it that made you? Right? What was it that brought you to that lifestyle? What was it? Was it the money? Was something? Did something happen?
One, it was an ex, and we were celebrating, and then from there it's
Just got out of control.
Well, I wanted free stuff, and she wanted more, and I wanted to give her everything. So
Yeah.
I told her when we first got together that if you don't have to work, you're not going to work. And yeah, there was a fair bit of money, bro.
Yeah.
Quickest, easiest way to make money. But at the same time, I did it really smart because I was still working.
Yeah.
And then eventually that just overtook that because I was frying everyone at work. And when you're the only one standing up the top of the scaffold fucking smashing away at it and everyone else is looking at a ledger like, what the fuck is this? You're like, yeah, no, you sort of know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So what is it that's pulling your head, keeping your head together today?
my kids.
The kids?
I want them back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Get
you
a
put in the
visit with
work.
her.
You put in the work. There's no reason that you, like, you know, you put in the work, you do the right things. I'm not going to say there's no reason that it won't happen.
Bro, well,
I'm not those people in charge, but there's no reason that you can't work towards that and see what happens.
Well, before I'd get out and I'd go back to drugs and I'd start stealing and steal cars and bikes and whatever the fuck I could. As long as I could make money off it.
Yeah.
And now I've been out for 2 months, I've gotten a fucking job, I'm actually earning decent money. I have no tickets under my belt, which makes it even better.
Yeah.
Because I'm earning money for fucking actual legit work that I don't need a qualification for.
Yeah.
And these days now, you got to have your asbestos card, your fucking silly cunt card.
They're all pretty achievable to get though. Like,
Oh yeah, they're fucking easy, but it's time and money, and I ain't got time that I want to spend my money on that.
Yeah, I gotcha. So what is it you're doing then?
I'm doing steel flooring.
Steel flooring?
Yeah, so he's come up with his own little fucking concept with it, and got, I don't even fucking know the whole aspect of it, but I will soon, because I'm one of those types of cunts that have to know how everything works.
Yeah.
But been doing a house out in fucking Queanbeyan Hole and fucking sort of seeing how it all goes together, and it's like, oh fuck, this is actually pretty good.
Satisfying?
No, not so much satisfying, it's more knowing that you can build like that.
Yeah.
And that you're going to put a fucking 2-story house on top of that, and it's going to hold.
Yeah.
And it's not going to bow, it's not going to move, it's solid.
So how long you been in this steel flooring for now?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I know
did-
people that haven't kept jobs for a fucking day. So you're doing good, man. You're doing good, brother.
I just need a couple of decent cunts to train with, a car to get fucking from mine to work, maybe a licence, depends.
Yeah, that'll help you without.
Yeah.
That'll help you have the car and get to work without getting in trouble for doing it.
But then other than that, man, I'm fucking set.
Can you head up for me? Now, if there's one thing you could say to everybody who's going to watch today, what do you think that would be? What would be one thing that you could just say, maybe something a little inspiring or something that, you know, to wake someone's head up, you know, because we're coming to the end of our interview. What's the last note that you want to hit on for our interview today?
Crime doesn't always fucking pay. It pays at the start of it, but you're always going to end up getting caught. So, if you can do things right, and I'm not saying be a square, like, smoke weed if you want, do drugs if you want, fucking whatever, but find that balance where you're going to be happy in your own life and in that fucking job that you actually find.
Yeah.
If you have a good job, you're never going to work a day in your life.
You're not wrong, bro. You're really not wrong.
Sort of like what you said, bro. You've been doing this for 8 years, and it's meeting a lot of needs that you need met. Like,
there was a point I hated this, dude. There
Oh.
was a point I hated this. That you know, like came to a point after a few years where you know, like I was ready to give up. And last year I tried plumbing and all that, and what I realised is I'm not any of that. You know, This is me, and you know, it was hard to come back to. You know, because I had some failures that kept my head
Yeah.
in that direction until I just had to keep cutting hair and all that. And you know, I don't know. Someone told me this was a bad idea once, and I just thought, fuck 'em, you know, like, and it became my obsession. And so
I'll show you.
yeah, pretty much. It's like, fuck you, man. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
You know, and so like, no, like this has become my obsession, and it brought back so much passion for me in this. You know.
I can already see it on your face, bro. You're fucking happy every time you fucking do it.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe not the facial bit, but
Look, you know, that was a different job, a different time. There was a shop I was working at where the boss wanted me to give people like you know, facials and doing these things.
no.
It just made me very
say
uncomfortable.
the truth, bro. It was the other one.
Yeah, the good facials, just copping it everywhere.
Yeah.
Just jizzing all over people.
So was it you or them that copped it?
Both.
Oh.
Oh. Looking at that, bro.
Fun
That's a fresh
time.
day.
Fun time.
Yeah. Show them that kind of can cut hair, you know, like I'm you know, kind of like what I do. And
Of course you
it's
can
looking
fucking cut hair.
beautiful. So what we'll do is we'll finish this off and I'll raise it off the back of your neck. I really wanted to thank you for your interview today, Mick.
Yeah,
that was
bro.
fucking awesome. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.
Larders.
They say this is a big rich town, but I live in the poorest part. I live in the poorest